Hey everybody, how are we? I am so sorry about the lack of videos. I left my camera in the shop and I've just been so busy with working. But I'm back with a bang and I'm hoping to have some more videos coming up very soon. So today is a very exciting video slash palette. I'm going to be reviewing, I'm so sorry I've already got this thing dirty, the PLOUISE palette. And I did a festival look because I hate this weather. It's upsetting me, so I thought I'd do a festival look just to make myself feel better about myself. It's the look that I came up with. So I'm just gonna kind of slightly review the palette first and then we'll get into the tutorial. So the palette has 12 shades and the pan size are really big. Like you can just tell it's gonna last you a really long time. And it has a mirror. Like I know some of the people that were at the events, they didn't get a mirror, but which is quite handy. I love when palettes put a mirror in it. It actually irritates the shit out of me when they don't put a mirror in it. Yeah, and it has like a little magnetic bit as well, but it comes with the sleeve. It comes with the sleeve as well, just in case you didn't want to get the actual palette dirty, but me, I just get everything dirty. I heard some people complaining about their palettes, like the colours are falling out. Honestly, the palette is in great condition, can't fault it whatsoever. Like all the colours, there was no scrapes or anything, like everything was very clean. Like the colours obviously didn't smash during delivery. Yeah, there's nothing I can say about it. The good thing about the colours is that they blend really easily. Yeah, very pigmented. Like I've got a couple of palettes and you're like, oh, the gorgeous colors, and they blend, but then it takes a while to really build up the colors. This palette, you do not have to swirl it around. The color's just there and it blends just like that. Like literally, you can take one of these eyeshadows and then just blend it out and then you're sorted for the day. Some shadows don't really blend very well. Like I've tried the Queen today and it blends amazingly just on its own. Like you don't actually need anything to blend it. That's how good it is. Yeah, the color still stays there. Amazing. The white, I only used it on the inner corner, but I can kind of tell that it's going to be not chalky, which makes me really happy. Like the swatches are just insane. The Slay, you can definitely use these as highlighters if you want. Obviously, I think Print is a little bit more on the paler side, so if you're a little bit paler, yeah, you can get away with them. But like, that are the shades. That's Print, no, that's Slay, and that's Print. Amazing. Like I'll pop them on my hand. So this one is Slay, and this one is Print. Like you can see, like, look at that pigment. Amazing. And what else? The price, I think, for 56 or 55, I'm not too sure. I'll leave it right here for you. And that was including delivery. I live in Dublin, obviously, so it was just, the delivery only took a little bit longer just because she had so much to get through. But like, I think overall the delivery only took about 4 days after she actually shipped everything out. So just give yourself like probably about a week and a half, but like you'll get it eventually. So I think I'm done with talking about all this stuff. So if you want to figure out how I did this look, then just keep on watching. Right, my eyelid is prepped and primed. I just use my normal concealer. It is the Collection concealer. If you already know, big fan of that. The first color that I'm going to use is Queen. This guy right here, and I'm just gonna go in with a angled brush, so like a brush you use for like your eyebrows, and then I'm gonna map out exactly where I want the cut to be. I like doing this technique just so I kind of have like a little bit of a guideline. I always want to make sure you're kind of looking forward as well, and then remember it's not meant to be like completely what's the word, like perfect. We're literally just doing this just so it has like a little bit of a guideline, but you always want to make sure that the color is very strong on it. Like don't do like a wishy-washy color. And then the shape we're going for is kind of like a whatever that type of word is, like that. So now that we have our base down, I'm gonna go in with PLOUISE, her shadow. It's like a yellowy mustard color, with just your normal blending brush. And then I'm just gonna start to blend this, just to start putting down my first colour. It kind of has like a little bit of like an orangey base to it. It's not like overly yellow, which is lovely. So it means that it's a little bit more wearable. Okay, since that's down, we're gonna go into Sunkiss, which is like kind of like a bitter, an orangey kind of colour. Then we're gonna go into like a small kind of blending brush, and then we're gonna go actually on that line where that was. So it's gonna kind of blend it a little bit. As you can see, it's like a pure mess at the start. But when you start to cut, that's when it all comes together. Like honestly, cut creases, if you can get the hang of the cut, they are actually really, really easy to do. Then just go back to that P. Louise colour and then buff them edges out a little bit more. Like as you can tell, it's a blob. We're gonna fix that. Then next colour, we're gonna go to Burnt. This guy. It's kind of like, it's like a reddy peach colour. It's very nice. It's really nice for like kind of summertime because exactly we're going for that festival look. So I think bright colours are just always so nice during the day, and then at least you can kind of take it into the night as well. Right now you can see it's just literally like one blob, like there's not much dimension going into it. So you want to go back to that queen colour. I'm just going to go in with like a flat brush. I use this kind of for like smudging. With this I'm going to remark out that line again, but like when I'm putting it down, I'm gonna like flick it upwards so it kind of blends into the into the shadow as well. And then when you get to the edges, make sure you don't bring it out too far because you want to kind of keep more of this with all the yellows and stuff. It's cut in the crease time, so when you see this, right, absolutely shocking. Okay, wait till you see when you put the concealer on. So I'm going to go in with the Collection Concealer, and this is a MAC 252 brush. It's actually the brush that P. Louise uses all the time, and honestly, like, it's amazing. Just letting you know, €37, it's the only thing, but like honestly, like it is actually worth the money. So like the trick to this brush is to make sure that you always have loads and loads of product on the brush, because if you don't have a lot of product on the brush, the brush bristles kind of like flare out. So when you put loads of product on it, then the brush hairs will all stay together, so it'll make it really, really sharp. So it should be looking something like this. So then the next step that you want to do is I'm just going to put like a little bit of shimmer on it. So I thought I'd use the one from the palette. I'm going to go in with Slay, this guy right here. Then with the same brush, I'm just going to use this to set the concealer just to make sure that it doesn't move, because the last thing you want is your concealer to go into that nice cut that you just had. But like this color is actually a really, really nice color. It's kind of like a little bit like a rosy gold. It's actually really nice as a highlighter, I think, as well. So I'm just going to put the exact same colors underneath. I'm just going to go in with Burnt first, which was the orange, no, Sunkiss, sorry, which was the orangey tone. And then get a blending brush, go in with P. Louise, which is the yellowy one. Buff that stuff out, and honestly these lads, yeah, we'll call them these lads, these blend out so nice, which is always a good thing. To be honest, I'm not really pushed about underneath the eyes. I'm gonna go in with Burnt because there's gonna be glitter going all over that. I really like the color Burnt. It's like a really nice peachy tone. I like that. Gonna go in with Charm, which is the matte white one. Just pop that in the inner corner, just add a little bit inner corner highlight, you know, like literally, what is that white, like amazing. Like I haven't put it all over the eye because obviously this is like a first impression, but it doesn't seem like it'd be chalky all across the eye, which I'm really happy with. And the same with that shimmer shadow, that didn't go very chalky on top of the concealer, which I'm really happy about. So I just add a little bit more shimmer into the eye look. I'm gonna go in with NYX Jumbo Pencil in Sparkle Nude. It's just this gorgeous like nudie pencil. It's gorgeous in the waterline. So I'm gonna pop it in the waterline, but I'm gonna like drag it really downwards. Like I know this goes against all makeup. Like you're not supposed to put shimmer underneath the eyes, but I just think this looks so cool on top of the burnt orange and the peachy tones. I just think like it looks edgy and cool, you know? Then for glitter, I'm gonna go in with, if you don't follow this, sorry, all my makeup's falling on the ground. If you don't follow this company, it is called the Dancing Unicorn. So cute, and they do like these like really funky glitters and stuff. So like they're like so suitable for like festivals, if you're going away on holidays, like to like Ibiza or Magaluf, or all that jazz. To stick them down, I'm just gonna go in with a Duraline, Inglot Duraline, and just a plain old brush. Can't even remember what brush I use. Yep, this one. So you just want to take up like just like one drop of the Duraline, tap it onto your brush. I'm gonna do in like kind of like a tear effect. And in this packet, there's like chunky glitter, but I'm gonna kind of keep it to more of like the sparkly fine glitter. And then just dab it down. I just think festival crying glitters is just so, see that big blob? No, we don't want that one. Goodbye. Just think kind of adds like, or we don't want you either. Add like a little bit of something to the look. And then to finish off the look, we're just gonna go in with some eyelashes. These are just the So Sue in Hailey lashes. These bad boys, so they're nice and gappy, which makes like your eyes open a little bit more. And the reason why I didn't do any liners, because usually when you're on, like if you're at a festival, you're there all day, so if you put like black liner or anything on, it does tend to smudge. So that's why I kept away from any types of like dark eyeliner, and especially kind of dark colors in general. So I'm gonna just pop these eyelashes off camera. Then pop on your lashes, and then you are all done. As you can tell, I love big eyelashes because they just complete the full look. And that is the finished look for you. It is, yeah. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, as you can tell, like it's not a hard look to do if you're able just to perfect your cut, because the blending is the easy bit, adding a bit of glitter, some eyelashes, and you're done. I tried keeping all the kind of cool and funky colors in the palette, and I have to say I am so impressed by this palette. Like, honestly, like I'm already after getting a really dirty. Like the colors are just absolutely amazing in them. Like, there's just so much stuff you can do with them. Like, when I look at this palette, I'm like, whoa, I can do this and I can do this. Like, obviously this is kind of more of like a warm tone palette. Like, you wouldn't be able to do like your cool tone, like blue smoky eyes, and like it's not a boring palette. If you want to be like what's the word, adventurous with your colors, it is a great palette. And she actually has a base that I didn't pick up that I need to get. Her base meant to be amazing, meant to really make the colors completely pop as well. So I'm excited to buy that. But yeah, well done to PLOUISE, and yep, I am loving this palette. I'm not gonna put it down. I'll see you in my next video.